So now first I will be drawing a number line. So number line I have drawn here. Now I will be doing the markings 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this is your number line. Now at the point 1 where I'm getting 1, there I have to construct 90-degree, which you can do with the protractor also. And if you want to make use of the compass, then also you can do with the compass. So I'll show you this one with compass. So 90-degree, for that you will first you can draw a semicircle and you can bisect the semicircle. Yeah. So I'm bisecting the semicircle. After drawing the semicircle, take any length more than half of this arc and you will draw an arc. Then without changing the radius from the other side, you will draw another arc. Then wherever these two arcs are intersecting, that will be your 90-degree. Okay, so this is your 90-degree angle. Now next I have to measure 1 unit again on the perpendicular side. So whatever 1 unit measure I have taken, accordingly I am measuring 1 unit. You can take centimeters also, but if you take centimeter, it will be very small. So it will not be visible. That's why I have taken little bigger. I have taken 1 inch as 1 unit, so that my triangle will be little big. Then you will join the hypotenuse. Now hypotenuse value will be square root of 1 square plus 1 square, that is square root of 2. Now this root 2 I need on the number line. So for that I'm measuring this as the radius. Hypotenuse I'm taking as the radius and I'm drawing an arc which will intersect the number line at a point. Wherever this arc is intersecting the number line, that point will be root 2. Now for root 3, I'm going to start with the same figure. I already have my root 2 as the base. Now keep your protractor in such a way that you can take that as the base. Hypotenuse should be the base and you can construct a 90-degree. You can also do it with the compass. So both ways I have shown you. So now I have made the 90-degree angle. Again I will measure 1 unit on this 90-degree angle. This is my 1 unit. So now for this particular triangle, base is root 2, height is 1 unit. Now I'll join the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse will be square root of root 2 the whole square plus 1 square, which is root 3. So this particular hypotenuse is of root 3 units. Now I will measure this hypotenuse as the radius and I will draw an arc. Now wherever this arc is intersecting with the number line, that point will be root 3 on the. Okay, next we will see root 5 on the number line. Now for root 5 also again the same steps I will be repeating. First I am making a number line. Then I will be doing markings on my number line. And I will mark 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Now after doing the markings, I need to again make a right angle triangle to get root 5. So this time now, the base that I'm going to take is going to be 2 units because I know that root 5 is greater than root 4. Root 4 is 2, so definitely root 5 will be greater than 2. So I'm taking 2 as the base. Now I have constructed 90-degree. This time I have constructed 90-degree with the help of a protractor only. So the base is 2 units. Now on the perpendicular which I have constructed, I will measure 1 unit. Then I will join the points. I will make the hypotenuse. Now the length of this hypotenuse, it will be square root of 2 square plus 1 square, which is root 5. Then I will measure this on the compass. Hypotenuse I will take as the radius and I will draw an arc. The arc will intersect the number line at a point and that point will be representing root 5.